Hello, clarinet players. We are going to begin by reviewing the concept of tonguing. Remember that each time we play a note on our mouthpiece and barrel, or on our full instrument, we need to begin it with the syllable T. Just see if you can go like this. T. Now try this. Now we're going to try it on our mouthpiece and barrel. Don't forget, before you put your reed on, to soak it on your tongue for a few seconds to get it ready to play. And don't forget to gently tighten up your ligature and make sure the reed is straight on your mouthpiece. Play for 4, rest for 4 in whole notes. 1, 2, ready, play. Now let's play it in 4 quarter notes, and don't forget, start each note with the syllable T, and the tip of the tongue hits the tip of the reed. T, 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 for each note that you play. 4 quarter notes. 1, 2, ready, play. Each time you practice your instrument, you always want to make sure that you begin with your mouthpiece and barrel with those 2 exercises. That's how you're going to accomplish getting a really good sound on your full instrument put together. Once you've done that, go ahead and assemble the rest of your instrument. Don't forget that our mouthpiece and the reed, specifically the reed, is in line with the back where your thumb rest is. And then all of your other keys are perfectly in line in the front. Your right hand goes on the bottom underneath the thumb rest, and then your left hand on top. We're going to start by reviewing our note names E and D, and then we're going to learn a new note today. Let's play for 4, rest for 4, just in whole notes on note name E, which don't forget is only your thumb and your first finger. 1, 2, ready, play. And now let's try note name D. All we do is add the second finger, and now we have our thumb, first, and second finger down, and that is note name D. Don't forget, start the note with a T, and the tip of the tongue hits the tip of the reed. In whole notes. 1, 2, ready, play. Now don't forget, we also need to practice saying the note names and moving our fingers to the different note names. So for example, you just want to practice going like this. E, D, E, D. Once you're able to do that, let's practice moving from E to D in whole notes with the rest in between. We're going to start with E. 1, 2, ready, play. Rest, rest to D. Rest, rest, back to E. Rest, rest, D, play. Once you're able to do that, it's time to learn our third note. What you're going to do is hold down note name D and just add one more finger. Now we have our thumb down in the back. First, second, and third finger. That is called note name C. It sounds like this. Let's see if we can play C in whole notes. Play for 4, rest for 4. Don't forget, start each note with a T. 1, 2, ready, play. Rest, rest, ready, play. And now let's try it in 4 quarter notes. And make sure you're pressing your fingers down hard enough that you're sealing up the holes. 1, 2, 4 quarter note, play. Ready? Once you're able to play note name C, we have to practice moving our fingers and saying the different note names, but all 3 of them now. So you'd go like this. E, D, C, and then again. E, D, C. Once you've done that, see if you can play for 4, rest for 4 in whole notes, moving from E to D to C. 1, 2, ready, play. Rest, rest to D. Rest, rest to C. Now, remember, clarinet players, at any point in this video, you can pause, you can rewind it, you can rewatch the whole video as many times as you need to in order to master the skill. Don't forget, each note that you play, we need to tongue with the syllable T, and the tip of the tongue hits the tip of the reed for every note that we're going to play. And also, we need to make sure we're always beginning on our mouthpiece and barrel only before we practice our full instrument. And last but not least, remember that I don't expect you to practice for an hour in a row without stopping. But what I do expect is that you practice for small amounts of time, multiple times throughout the day. And if you do that every single day, that's how you're going to get really, really good at your instrument. So have fun practicing.